Hi there, how are you doing? How was your day? You also got extremely hot. If you look on the post, you'll see I posted about the Schumann resonance that's now going on the Earth's magnetic force and what it's entailing for us, and then also the sun burst. So the best advice is hydrate, stay calm, do stuff that makes you relax, and center yourself and earth. Just go walk barefoot on sand or on grass, or go sit in the garden a bit, sit down, flat down on the grass. It will help you tremendously. Okay, but stay hydrated is the best thing. Having fruits, that's watermelon, grapes, cucumber, tomato, anything that contains water is the best thing you can now do to hydrate yourself on cellular level. So pay attention to that and look after yourself, take care of yourself. Okay, so let's start. Let's quickly cleanse me on your side. Remember, it's only negativity that's supposed to leave your safe space. Your guides, positivity is supposed to stay with you. You cleanse the cards. Okay. Hi. Who's on? I can't see who's on yet. Can't see the face yet. Say hi. Okay, let's see what the tarot says for tonight. If you've put your questions into spirit, this should come through. Hi Shemaine, how are you? How was your day? I hope your weekend was awesome. Did you do your new moon manifestation? Did you do your list? Did you put it up under something? I hope you did. Don't forget to do it. Remember that you look at that post, it's for the next 6 months. Excuse me. So remember to get your list done and envision what you want and keep to it. Remember, you don't play on a smarty box and then you ask for a fizzer. Okay, so you need to either fizzer or smarty box, but you can't mix the two, because then the universe doesn't have an idea what you actually want. Shoot straight and make sure you don't get your wires crossed. If you go yeah, but, that's what you're going to get. A lot of confusion and you won't know which direction to go in. Okay. Let's quickly see what's going to pop out here tonight. Oh, Shemaine, remember to book your session, please, before it gets lost in the process going forward now. Let's get this dealt and done with. Remember, as I said, things do change, and depending on what you ask and put into the universe, that'll be the answers that's going to come back. Okay, the important letter is still on its way. this still hasn't been delivered. This is regarding a young man, and there's an important letter coming. Okay, so I think what you're kind of expecting is still on its way. Then we've got the Hierophant. Government or public company, body corporate, official buildings or something like that, but it is regarding a unity, a marriage, people that's going to get together. So this is still on the books. And if you were asking about it, yes, it's coming. Then we've got the Hermit. Loneliness, unattached, soul-searching time needed, or time alone. So I think things just got a bit too busy for you, and too many people around you, and not really time to rest, switch your mind off, find yourself start relaxing. And this is the end product of it. You need to take time and go and sit and just breathe. If you want to have 3 cups of tea in a row, you have your 3 cups of tea in a row. Nobody in between that's going to ask, demand, or implore you to go and do something. You must remember that even the loneliness can be good for you, because that's where you're going to find yourself. Loneliness gives introspection. It gives that time that you actually can go and sit and go, okay, yeah. You know, things will fall into place. You can make a list and decide where you actually want to go. So do it. It's good. And then happy home. Possible country setting. Who's moving now again? Okay, so this is yes, you're going to move. And it shows happiness. If you were thinking about it, here's a positive answer. It is actually going to happen. Okay. I don't know where Nat's went now. I believe not everybody's Wi-Fi is so sturdy, and well, mine has also been more off than on today. Don't give me the same ones again. No. This was a quick answer, okay? Adjustments are required. So this is just telling you that you can't carry on the same old pattern that you did. You need to switch gears, you need to switch up. If you're going too fast, you need to switch down. Okay? But things need to change. You can't remain stuck and not know where you're going. We actually had a clear picture 2-3 months ago, and now you're very uncertain. And Marilu's name just came into my head. So pay attention to this. If adjustments are required, step back, look at things again. Hi Caroline, how are you? How was your weekend? I hope you had fun. I hope it was nice. Just to get back to the adjustments are required. I'm just going to take it directly here from the card. Light and dark are very well suited partners. Hi Nats, there you go. Okay, so you need to have balance. You can't be too dark or too light. You need to marry the two. That's where the yin and yang comes in. The one complements the other one. Darkness is not being lost. Darkness has got its own beauty. That's why it needs to sort of link in with the light. Okay? Because as soon as you put the two together, you can have balance in your life. A good example is you love dancing. Okay? So now you love dancing. That is your light side. Your dark side is you hate your work. Somehow you need to make the two come together. So if you love dancing but you hate your work, why not get a career in dancing? Go for training so that you can end up opening your own school and give training. Even if you start giving training part-time after work and at somebody else's school. That is how you bring the two together to eventually make a whole picture. Yes, I know it's difficult with the arts to have a full-time career, but you need to learn how to balance things so it's actually working to your advantage. Okay. And then we've got full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Don't get tunnel vision. Tunnel vision only gives you that little colliquy that you can actually look at. And as soon as you start getting tunnel vision, the rest of it is absolute darkness because you can't see from your peripheral vision. It is so important that you get the whole scope of any situation. How do you get it? Did I hear right? How do you look at the bigger picture? Okay, so what is actually required there is to, if you need the bigger picture, stand back, take stock, make notes so that you can know what is going on. It's much easier to sit down, take a piece of paper, write it out, point by point by point, carry the piece of paper and pencil or whatever with you, and whenever something comes to mind, you add it to your list. And in 2-3 days, when you feel your list is completed, then you go sit and look at that list. And things will start making sense to you. Things will pop up that you've forgotten about or that you just did not think about. No, you won't forget to do the list. You'll remember to do the list because you are actually going to put a reminder on your phone for that. That's why we've got them. Is to put reminders on so that we don't forget what you're actually supposed to do or busy doing. And that is how you eventually are going to sit down and you're going to see, oh, okay, that thing links up with that thing links up with that thing, and this is why the situation is like this now. And then from there you can take actual steps to start combating whatever's going wrong, restart, rehash, and put the corrective steps in its place. Okay, and then that, I especially took out the pendulum for you. Okay, so here's a pendulum. It reacts to energy. I put it on my finger. It doesn't matter which one. I can't move it. It moves by itself. That's why it's got the crystals, and it moves by motion from energy. So I'm just going to ask it, show me your yes. You can actually see the motion. Stop. Show me your name. Thank you. Stop. Okay, so that is how it works. So when we are sitting in a session, this will be much the same procedure. You come with your questions. So we do a Zoom call or a WhatsApp video call. And don't think it doesn't work. It works 100% because it picks up on your energy. And you'll ask your questions and it will start answering you. It might not always be the question that you want, but it reacts on energy from spirit, to put it that way for you. If you do ask the question unclearly, and remember, it will give you the answer of now. What is now busy happening? Then, how can I put it? I'll tell you, are you sure about this question? You can rephrase. If you rephrase and then you get your answer, then you know now you're on the right track. Okay. My energy cannot influence it. It gets cleansed. Let me just hold it a bit closer for you to see clearly and nicely. Okay, sorry, my light is a bit strong on it. You can see. So this is a clear crystal. It's got crystals inside and then the quartz at the bottom. Okay. Yes, it's almost the same as when they put that disc at the bottom that's with the grits on it, and that's crying, but it falls into the same concept. Okay, so while we're on here, any of you have a question regarding this, so I can just quickly touch on it again. Charmaine's done her session with me. She also knows what it's about, so you can also ask her. But that is how it works. Very easily, very nice and short. And then, ladies, Caroline, please let me know when to book your tasseography session. And let's get that done. Okay, before January is out, we need to get this done. And then I'll give you some heads ups. Let me say it softly now. On the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much for popping on there. So why I did that was, there's lots of times where I feel you wanted to ask a question and you don't because it's on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Charmaine. So this just gives you a time. You guys got to know each other now as we went along. Everybody knows this person is here. Amazing. Oh yeah, no, it's the same thing. So everybody is quite content with everybody here now. Everybody knows this person is on, that person looks and listens, this one maybe asks the questions or says something. But now with a private group, it's so much easier and more comfortable for you guys to pop on and say, oh, you know, I had this dream, or I saw this, what does it mean? Or so it just makes it so much easier for us to actually converse on there. Don't you think so? Okay, so please, if you want to say good morning there on the group, if you want to say good morning here on the Facebook group, you're more than welcome. It is to be lively and to get things going. And if you watch a live or a post or something, please just go like it. I noticed with Facebook though that even me with someone else's posts, you can click like, it will not take it. I don't know why it does it, but it will just not take it. I don't know if they're throttling it, but yes. So for those whose likes and loves does come through, I so appreciate you. Okay, but I'll see you tomorrow and have a chat on the group. If there's any questions there, I'll get to it, I'll answer you. And much love. Make your New Year's list for the next 6 months. Please, get going. Love you. Bye.